In Chicago, the Customs and Border Patrol commander, Gregory Bovino, was summoned into court today by a federal judge after a video showed him deploying tear gas against protesters, potentially in violation of a court order. A judge ended up ordering Bovino to report back to her at the end of every day and also start wearing a body camera by Friday. We're joined now for some local perspective on all of this by Byron Sigcho-Lopez, who's the Democratic City Alderman in Chicago. The move, it looks like. Good to see you, Alderman. Thoughts on this Bovino case and what the judge said to him today?
Well, on one end, I think is a step in the right direction to make sure that there is a regular monitoring of the operations of Bovino and the group of agents that continue to defy judge orders, the use of tear gas, rubber bullets. I think the abuse of authority and excessive force, I think is good that the judge ruled to make sure that they report on a daily basis. We've seen a daily broke into the immigration enforcement is a constant violation of constitutional rights. As you see, Commander Bovino himself was using tear gas with protesters. And honestly, when we see agents coming to parades, Halloween parades around schools, when we see majority of people arrested are U.S. citizens, we want to wonder if this is really about immigration enforcement or is really about crossing dissent and threatening American cities with the military. I think it has a chilling effect. His operations in LA and in Chicago have been deplorable. And I think the judge fell short of calling him to be in contempt with court orders. But I think being able to have the recordings of the camera as well as regular reporting is a step in the right direction.
Yeah, I was surprised a little to see how directly involved Bovino's in with in these operations, the tear gas himself, and then the body camera, which came up in court today that he was ordered now because I guess he's so directly involved to wear a body camera, which he says he doesn't have and hasn't been trained on, but will have one in place, he told the judge, by Friday. Does that help? You think body cameras are a good thing?
I think it's a step in the right direction. I think the concern that we have is with the push to meet more quotas, and we see more and more recruits that come from DHS and ICE, poorly trained with including criminal records in many occasions. So we're concerned if we have a force that is deployed in American cities, they're poorly trained and then eager to make arrests, even unconstitutionally, that we are putting a lot of people at risk. In Chicago, again, we oppose heavily this push of Project 2025, the militarization of American cities. And we're calling to focus rather on the issues that Americans care about. Inflation, we care about the economic situation, 34,000 jobs lost. We just came back from Springfield with 2 million people in the state without food stamps, and then multiple issues that keep amounting.
With the shutdown,
We focus on that.
There's going to be more of this, though. It seems even more aggressive enforcement. Our Ali Bradley, who covers the border for us, has been talking about this, how the administration wants more. They want more arrests. So in a number of cities, they're going to shake things up with ICE, put more Border Patrol people in. Bovino's a Border Patrol guy, right? So what do you make of that? LA, San Diego, Phoenix, Denver, and Philadelphia, at least, that they want to be even more aggressive in how they carry this out, it sounds.
Well, to us, I think what we've seen so far is already of huge concern. We have seen children being in danger because of these operations. We saw a woman being shoveled to the ground. One of our neighbors was killed. Another woman shot 5 times. The escalation of this is going to put more civilians and innocent people at risk. The criminalization of immigrant communities that are trying to make ends meet. We're really concerned about also the calls by Steve Miller and other members of the Trump administration that are calling for more force, for more excessive force, for unlimited use of force and unlimited deportations. This is going to create chaos in our cities. It's not doing anything to help the economy of Americans, and it's creating more chaos and the distractions. This is the time, I think, for American cities to step up and condemn this violence against our neighbors. These are not criminals. These are neighbors, and it's concerning what we see across the country.
All right, Alderman. That's Byron Sigcho-Lopez with us today from Chicago.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.